Hello, my Prime DX Army. This is Micro Prime DX here, and we're gonna see what we can do for this race. We are at it's round 13 at Belgian Grand Prix. The circuit is by Champon, whatever the Champons, whatever. Let's see what we can do. We're sprint qualifying and a sprint race, even though it's supposed to rain. In game, not in real life.
High-speed straights,
Yeah.
heady elevation changes and dramatic corners. What is there not to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps.
First round. Yay. Use Chicago medicine. That's weird. They want me to use intermediate. Okay. A little slippy. Just a little. Freaking grass.
Yes, excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Hmm.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up
Well,
over the rest
not
of the weekend.
bad.
So we'll see you all tomorrow.
There, now we got the sprint race coming up. Is that we got the normal qualifying, number one shot qualifying in the Grand Prix. I'm doing a video. gonna periodically use.
Well, the weather is not looking good today. We're expecting the downpours to continue into today's sprint, and this will make for some very tricky conditions for all the teams. Spa-Francorchamps is a 4.35-mile tour of the Ardennes countryside, with 9 rights and 10 lefts, giving us a grand total of 19 corners. Average lap speeds in the dry can reach about 145 miles per hour, but without a significant improvement in the conditions, we're not going to be seeing anything like that today. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Lightning lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen
Damn it.
lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid,
Already
we
know
have
them.
Russell, Norris, Oscar Piastri, and Sonoda, Antonelli, Sainz, Leclerc, and Lewis Hamilton, Albon, Ocon, Nico Hulkenberg, and Stroll, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Isaac Hadjar, and Liam Lawson, Bortoletto, and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have. And, rule number one, beat your teammate. They're the one that share the same equipment as you. And yes, the cars can vary in setup from race to race and depending on who has which style. But essentially, they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do. And it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Looking a little jumpy at that. This is the line. Mm.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
I think it's all over. It is now.
Well, that is the sprint race of the Belgian Grand Prix. We'll be doing the qualifying, the one shot, and the
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and of course the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.
He didn't move anywhere. Anyways, guys, so yeah, like I said before, we're gonna see what we can do for that and the race. So we'll see that. We'll see you in a little bit because this video will continue. Close, damn. Ooh, okay, the focus went up. Can't help it, guys. I'm always going to be checking this. I'll be checking it again after one shot, so no worries. Whoever called, which I think was
High-speed
Sly Kung
straights,
Cooper,
heady elevation changes and
I
dramatic corners. What is
will
there
call
not
back.
to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps.
Frankenstein. Well, now it's no longer raining, which is good. Zoom tight. Zoom tight. You guys are probably like, what are you saying to Zoom tight and stuff? You're not German. I know I'm not German. But I can pick up a word or two for that. But the reason I'm saying that though is because my brother is sneezing over. He's in the grass. No more grass. I said no more grass.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
You don't need that extra, really, or bring it home. Come on, just say what it says on a freaking screen, not say yourself. Yeah. 7th. Holy frick! You might just get some points here, there, Alcon. Oh my god! You better get points. You need it. Alright, let's see what we can do for the race. First, check this. Always check this. Not much has really changed. But that, no, that will change after the race. Let's see what we can do. This race might just put him on the map. The points map.
Welcome to this visit to the Ardennes countryside. Spa-Francorchamps hosted its first Grand Prix back in 1925, and this historic track is loved by drivers and fans alike. And us here in the commentary box too. So it's a warm welcome from the Belgian Grand Prix. So here we are once again, ready to go racing through the Ardennes forest.
There's gonna be a freaking confusion there.
4.35 miles of long straights, fast corners, and massive elevation changes. It makes this not only one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar, but one that makes for some consistently high-quality racing as well. Simply put it, there's no place quite like it. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lightning lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Piastri, Lando Norris, and Sainz, Ocon, Russell, Albon, and Lewis Hamilton, Tsunoda, Antonelli, Pierre Gasly, and Fernando Alonso, Hadjar, Hulkenberg, Lance Stroll, and Gabriel Bortoleto. Lawson and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid.
Doing.
Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comments, Anthony Davidson. Hello. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have, and it's, you know, rule number one: beat your teammate. They're the one that share
Show
the
me
same
twice up there.
equipment as you. And yes, the cars can vary in setup from race to race, and
Win number
depending
13.
on who has which style. But essentially, they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do. And it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Okay, we've been given a drive-through penalty.
Well, damn it. Well, let me get ahead of everybody before... First time I ever got that. Usually I follow the lights. But since my controller is sitting down, Hard to see it. I need to gain a hefty amount of time. Like, for like 6 or 7 seconds. There's my 6. There's my 7. Eight now. Okay. The drive-through. Archon is 50. Oh, because you passed me.
Okay, DRS is now available.
I'm gonna count you for that. No, I'm not gonna. Damn it!
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
I'm trying to race here, Cutler. I think I might stop at. It's kind of like it's urgent. Like, I'm racing. I'm doing my video. Can't stop my race. How is he getting faster? I don't know.
Okay, mate. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
See my times? My time's doing great right now. Singing sick.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
You know, like 2 laps.
Gap to your teammate behind, 17.9 seconds.
0.9. Okay. Probably higher than that now. The team's probably yelling at Akron like, if you don't get any points here, you're getting booted. You're going to another team. And he's like, I'm gonna get points. No worries. And if you didn't do it in the sprint, well, I couldn't move anywhere.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
And it's also the final lap of the race. Can't believe they don't say that. Sure. Sure. Freaking grass. Oh my god. Hiccups. Hate them so. Freaking grass. Oh, I'm embarrassed. Win number 13.
A difficult race then on one of the all-time classic circuits, but they persevered to take the win here today.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
Haas no doubt happy with today's performance, having secured the win here this weekend, and our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations as we speak. After an event like that, who knows what the
Yeah.
sport has in store
Finally
for
got
us
points
next
on the
time out.
board. How
Be
did he
sure to
lose?
join us once
How did
again
he drop
as
from
we continue
6th
to
to
bring you
the
all the
7th again?
excitement of Formula One.
Weird. Oh no, he probably got. Hmm. Oh, he finished 6th. How come it says 7th? Oh, because it's 10 and okay, yeah. Understandable. Let's see where he's at. He was at the 13th. Oh yeah, baby, and then, but that helped us with points too. And it adds 8 points to my the 349 for the constructors. So 430. No, the 349 plus 8. 357 points we got for constructors. Let me confirm that, and it's correct. So yeah, we're actually doing pretty well for constructors now, since we got those points. But it's not over yet because that probably won't be over until we reach to either track, which is probably Austin. All right, guys. This is the end of this round. Because round 14 is coming up. I don't know if I'm doing round 14 tonight because Raw's coming up. So I might just do it tomorrow. Ah, but still, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll add this into it. No, I'm gonna stay with the team. I'm gonna stay with the team. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the team. I'm doing very well with it.
The team are
And the reason I'm
delighted
doing
with being
very
so loyal, declining all these meetings. They wanted me to tell you that they see you as key to the team going forward. Just don't get too comfy, otherwise I'll be out of a job.
Anyways, guys, so yeah. I will catch you guys all later. See you all. Have a good day. Peace. Take care. And goodbye. I'll see you later till we get to the reach until the Hungarian Grand Prix, which is round 14. Later, my prime DXers. Take care.